Hey guys, Blue Diamond Butterfly here. And with this audio, I'm going to do something different. I am going to read a story to you that I've been writing on an app called Wattpad. I hope that you enjoy it. So if you like it, hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Suggestions, leave them down in the comments. And if you want to add a little twist to the story, leave it in the comments. Okay, so this story is romancy, drama-ish, a little bit of suspense. I hope you like it. The name of my story is called Jonathan and Peggy. While walking along a pretty aqua blue beach, Jonathan and Peggy climbed the jagged rocks to see the expanse of the beautiful water. In a childlike wonderment, they stand, cover their brows to shade their eyes from the sun. Wow was the first word used to vocalize the impact of the beautiful sight. The warmth of the sun and the smell of salt water enveloped the couple atop the rocks. They both knew an undiscovered chapter had begun. After a day filled with laughter and fun, the couple headed to their resort to ready themselves for dinner. There were several tasty meals on the menu, but for these two, tonight's selection would be mango salmon and asparagus paired with Pinot Noir as libation. After the meal, the two walked the shoreline of the beach, taking in the beautiful reflection of the stars and admiring the night lights of the city. The day and night had been perfect, all except for the on again, off again hesitancy of Jonathan. Peggy couldn't figure it out. She decided she would not ask. No, she didn't want to ruin a good day. Hand in hand they walked. Jonathan thought to himself, how can I tell her? I don't want to hurt her, to lose her again. He glanced to his right, gazing at Peggy for a moment, letting out a silent sigh. The couple retired to their suite for the evening. While lying in bed, the two, wide awake, listening to the other's breathing. Jonathan pulls Peggy closer to him, and he inhales the strawberry kiwi scent of her hair. Oh, how he loves to hold her. Feel the warmth and the curves of her body. And again, the pangs of guilt give a jolt to his gut. Peggy moves closer to Jonathan, laying her head upon his chest. She listens to his heart beating and recalls the day's enjoyment to mind. She too sighs. She's been there for 2 weeks now. Jonathan called her up and asked if she would like to join him on an all-expense-paid trip to Jamaica. Of course, she said yes. She's taken in all the tourist attractions you could imagine. Shopping, snorkeling, swimming with dolphins, horseback riding, and more. The whole trip has been over the top for Peggy. Even though she said yes, there was a bit of reserve when it came to Jonathan. Peggy had questions like, why now? And where have you been for 3 years, Jonathan? The couple drifted off into a peaceful sleep. Hours later, Jonathan was awakened by his cell phone vibrating on the nightstand. He quietly slips out of bed and into the living room. Hello? Jonathan whispers into the phone. Hey, Mr. J, it's me, Rico. Why are you calling me this late? Whispers Jonathan. You know Sin City never sleeps. Anyway, you told me to call you as soon as I had something solid, said Rico. Spit it out, snarled Jonathan between clenched teeth as he looked toward the bedroom door. The broad and the kid just hopped a plane, headed to the East Coast. Jonathan slowly curls his fingers into a tight fist to control his anger. You mean to tell me this is all you have to report? They hopped on a plane to the East Coast? Why didn't you call me sooner? What were they doing there? And did you get a good look at the kid? That's the thing, boss. They came in late Friday evening. She checks in, order a babysitter or something, and then downstairs she is. Boom, just like that. Talk about settling in for the night. Anyways, she pulls on the one-armed bandit for a while, rolled the dice a few times, and she left. Although, I did see her chumming it up with the security guy. But I thought nothing of it because he looked old enough to be a father. Shit! Finally, Jonathan violently hissed through the phone. What? Says Rico. The security guy. What did he look like? I don't know. About 6 foot tall, medium build, gray hair. Why? Get your ass on the next thing headed east now. But boss, now, god damn it. Jonathan, where are you? Are you okay? Peggy calls out. Jonathan quickly replies, I'm here. In the kitchen, getting a glass of water. I was thirsty. Jonathan pulls back the covers and slides in next to Peggy, holding her a little bit tighter than before. Peggy awakens to the daylight dancing across her face. She yawns and reaches for Jonathan, but he's not there. She calls out to him. Jonathan? I'm here, on the balcony. Join me. I've already called down for breakfast, said Jonathan. After her morning routine, Peggy joins Jonathan on the balcony to eat breakfast. Coffee, juice, cereal, and eggs, accompanied by bagels, waffles, and fruit, were neatly displayed on the table outside. As she takes her seat, Jonathan asks how much time she has left for vacation. I'm slated to return to work in 2 days, said Peggy. No, how much vacation time do you have left on the books at work? Questioned Jonathan. What? Why? Peggy asked, puzzled. Well, starts Jonathan as he rubs his neck searching for words. I've really enjoyed our time together, and I'm not ready for it to end. Peggy blushes. I too have enjoyed myself, but realistically, I've got to go back to work, Jonathan. Peggy's phone rings. Dad! Hi! She covers the phone. I'm going to take this inside, she says as she leaves Jonathan alone on the balcony. He musters up a half-hearted smile as she exits into the room. Damn, he thinks to himself. How can I tell her? Jonathan wrings his napkin, half afraid and half angry. A few moments later, Peggy pops her head outside. Hey, that was my dad. He says hello. And guess what? He said he ran into Gabriella at work last night. Jonathan's face is as white as a ghost. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good. Is it something you ate? Asked Peggy. No, I'll be fine. I may have stayed a little longer than needed on the balcony, says Jonathan, as he wipes beads of sweat forming on his forehead. We can stay in for the day if you like, stated Peggy. Jonathan reaches for Peggy, pulling her to him and onto his lap. He kisses her neck and said, yes, we can stay in for the day, with a sly grin. Peggy hops up and hurries into the room. Jonathan follows. Come on, Peg. We can't keep doing this. We sleep in the same bed. That's different, she quipped. How so? I'm holding you and touching you at night. No, Jonathan, no. I don't want to experience another heartbreak. What? Puzzled Jonathan. That's right, I said it. You left me 3 years ago. Me, your career, friends and family, no words, nothing. I appreciate your inviting me here on this trip, and in all this time I thought I would be ready to make love to you, but I'm not. By this time, tears are streaming down Peggy's face. She's embarrassed. She turns away. Jonathan runs his finger through his hair and heavily sighs. I'm sorry about that. Sorry? Sorry? Yeah, you're right. You are sorry, said Peggy, and she left the suite. He wanted to go after her and tell her everything, but he couldn't, because if he did, it would bring an onslaught of questions he was not ready to answer. Hours passed by, and Peggy had not answered her cell phone. Damn it, Peggy. Why are you being so difficult? Just answer the damn phone, he grumbled as he punched the wall. At that moment, the phone in the hotel suite rang. He sprang across the room with an urgent, "Hello?" "Sir, the car you request will arrive in an hour." "What? What car?" "Sir, the young lady accompanying you requested a car for the airport." He heard the door close, and there she was. He can tell she had been crying. He hangs the phone up and he reached for her, but she pulled away, disappearing into the bedroom. "Peggy, you don't have to leave. Not like this." She said nothing as she snatched up her luggage and headed to the door. She turned to have one last look at the man she still loved before heading to the airport. Heavy-hearted, he let her leave again without a word. So I hope you like it. I'm going to stop right there. Again, I ask thumbs up, share, subscribe. Leave me something down in the comments. Thank you for listening.